Before we dive in, hit like, subscribe, and mark your attendance. Class is in session. In Chapter 7 of Lisa Rinna's book, we've got Belle Gray, Gary Busey, and backordered bolognese. If you missed Chapters 1 through 6, hit the playlist below. Like and follow so you don't miss Chapter 8, and join our Bravo Book Club Discord, link in the bio. Let's get into it. Chapter 7.
My advice to you, don't hustle the hustler.
Lisa admits she's not driven by art, purpose, or healing her inner child. She's driven by one thing.
Money. Money drives me.
20 years ago, she and Harry were one bad month away from losing the house they got married in. Both careers were wobbling, and the residual checks were giving 2 limes and a gum wrapper. Instead of collapsing into consumer despair, they do what every emotionally unstable, well-dressed couple does under pressure. They opened a boutique.
People love my look. I love to shop. Why the hell am I not making money off of that?
They find a tiny Sherman Oaks storefront, slap their daughter's middle names on the awning, and Belle Gray is born. Lisa is very clear that she was not some passive celebrity figurehead in this operation. She learned the wholesale world, studied brands, and hustled. Belle Gray becomes a mini trend engine. 3 months in, they land on Oprah's favorite things list. They don't even have a website. Harry buys Website for Dummies, and they whip up an amber candle with a stamped Belle Gray logo as the giveaway. The Oprah blessing is a rocket and a curse.
The day Favorite Things aired, after Oprah shouted from the rooftops, "And you get a candle, and you get a candle," we sold $100,000 worth of merchandise from the store.
They sell out of everything. Rinna screams buy, buy, buy like a one-woman NASDAQ, but then they get buried under mountains of inventory they can't move. At one point, Belle Gray becomes an Ocean's 11 for mid-tier denim. 3 burglaries in 6 weeks, one infamously taking place while Harry and Lisa appeared on the Today Show. Then the 2008 recession guts retail, and they have to choose between the house and the stores.
I think the universe is trying to tell us it's time to let this go.
They liquidate and close both locations, but still call it a success. 10 years of keeping the mortgage paid, learning on the fly, and accidentally building the experience that would land her on QVC. In the middle of all this, she does her first reality TV reps. Harry loves Lisa for TV Land. It's contrived, and she knows it. Then Celebrity Apprentice, her Real Lives Housewives prequel. She signs on, reads Art of the War for Women, and still gets steamrolled by star Jones and Dionne Warwick. They bully her into being project manager, and she gets sacrificed in the boardroom.
I lost to Meatloaf, for Christ's sake.
She returns for All-Star Celebrity Apprentice, makes it to the Final 4, and thanks Gary Busey for existing because by comparison, everyone else looks coherent. She offers Trump tea straight from the urinal.
There were no signs back then that he'd become the monster he is today.
Melania and Ivanka read as fembots on low battery, the sons as DUI mugshots in waiting. She sums him up.
I really dislike him. I think he's horrible and has ruined the world.
As Belle Gray was hanging by a thread, executives from the manufacturer Tiger J visit and offer her a clothing line for QVC. It's cozy, comfy, California chic, and it explodes.
I literally made $3 million in 24 hours.
She admits she didn't save like she should have, but she is very proud of one thing. She negotiated so Bravo didn't get a dime of her QVC money. She carves out QVC and later Rinna Beauty before Bravo starts taxing every housewife's candle and canned wine in a 50-mile radius. COVID hits and QVC is sold. They drop Tiger J and force her to use their own manufacturer, which she knows in her gut is the beginning of the end. The first in-house design arrives late and is not up to her standards.
They did not send it to me before I went to Westchester. So when I got there and I saw the jacket in my dressing room for the first time, it looked like it had built-in saggy boobs.
She refuses to sell it, and the head of marketing agrees. They pull it from the show. At the same time, the political screws tighten. QVC's new boss is a major Trump donor, and Lisa is very transparent with her feelings towards Trump during the 2020 election. The call comes, 8 years ended in one phone conversation. From there, the chapter widens into a full business philosophy. Rinna Beauty launches when she's 57, lip kits during COVID when everyone is wearing masks, but somehow it works. But the partners wouldn't put her in front of the big box buyers in person. She's still furious about it.
When you rely on other people, that's where you get fucked.
She's blunt about sexism, doors open differently when Harry's in the meeting, and just as blunt about the lack of female mentorship. The closing pages are Rinna's gospel. Image is everything, honey gets you more than truth, and she's slowly learning not to be a banshee in negotiations. And business is like relationships. Some are marriages, some are situationships, and the trick is knowing when to quit before your bank account spirals into the abyss. She and Harry have survived surprise tax bills, recessions, QVC exiles, and Bravo pay cycles by doing the same thing over and over. Panic, hustle, create, repeat. Financial edging as a lifestyle. They're on to Harry's famous sauce, a rosemary red wine bolognese they literally are selling out of their garage.
Born out of love, raised out of obsession.
From Belgrade to QVC to pasta, the chapter's thesis is simple. Nobody will protect your money, your name, or your product like you will. Is this an elite hustle or a beautifully accessorized financial FaceTune? Let me know in the comments.